Okay, so welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive. Today we're cracking open the Enchanted Codex.
Ooh, the Enchanted Codex.
Yeah, it's supposed to unlock all these, secrets of witchcraft and pagan traditions.
Secrets, huh? For everyone.
Yeah, that's what it says. Beginners, like if you're just dipping your
Yeah.
toes in, or, if you've been practicing for, years and
Oh,
years.
wow,
I
ambitious.
know, right?
Yeah.
And they cover, everything. Spellcraft,
Mhm.
elemental balance, rituals. They even talk about invoking deities and exploring the spirit realm.
Whoa, okay, hold on. Invoking deities and the spirit realm.
Yeah, that's what it says. I'm super curious to see what they have to say about that. But first, there was this other thing that really caught my eye.
Okay, what is it?
It was the way they phrased it. Secrets of spellcraft.
Secrets of spellcraft. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
that's a pretty bold claim, right?
I know. So what do you think? What kind of secrets could a book like this actually reveal?
Hmm, that's a good question. I mean, it makes you wonder, what makes these secrets, secrets? Like, are they talking about, really specific traditions or lineages that maybe haven't been written about that much?
Right. Or maybe new ways of thinking about energy work and spells,
Right.
and even the ethics of spell casting.
Totally. I mean, it has to be something different from what's already out there.
Yeah.
There are tons of books on spellcraft.
Exactly. Okay, so another thing they keep mentioning is this idea of achieving elemental balance.
Oh, elemental balance. So we talking like the four elements here.
I think so,
Mhm.
but honestly, I'm a little fuzzy on what that actually means.
Okay, yeah. So the four elements, that's like earth, air, fire, and water.
Right.
They're kind of like the basic building blocks of the universe in a lot of these traditions.
Right, okay.
They represent these like fundamental forces that shape everything around us.
Hmm.
Like, think of it this way. Each element has a unique energy. Earth is, grounding, stable.
Mm.
Air is like your intellect, communication.
Oh, okay, I see.
Fire, well, that's your passion, your drive. And water is like emotions and intuition, that kind of flow.
Okay, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
And achieving elemental balance means, you know, understanding how those energies work within you and like trying to find harmony between them.
So it's not just about the elements out there in the world, it's about finding that balance inside yourself too.
Exactly.
Wow, okay. That's pretty deep. But hold on, because this next part is what really grabbed my attention. They talk about these powerful rituals.
Ooh, powerful rituals. What do they say about those?
Well, they mentioned invoking deities
Invoking deities. Okay.
and also rituals for celebrating the seasons. So it seems like it's about, connecting with the divine and aligning with nature's cycles.
Yeah, makes sense. But what I'm wondering is, do they actually give you like specific instructions for these rituals, like step by step kind of thing?
Yeah, like what tools to use, what to focus your intention on. Do they talk about that?
I'd be curious to see if they include things like visualizations or incantations.
Oh, and gestures and movements. Maybe they even explain the energy dynamics at play.
Right. Because it's one thing to perform the steps, but it's another to actually understand what's happening energetically.
Totally. Okay, brace yourself because this next part is where I get a little freaked out, but also super intrigued. They talk about exploring the spirit realm.
Oh, venturing into the spirit realm, huh? That's always a bit of a wild
I
ride.
know, right? Like, what even is that? Do they explain, how to get there?
Well, they keep mentioning hidden realms, so it sounds like they believe in those like non-physical dimensions or planes of existence.
Okay, yeah, those are a little hard to wrap your head around sometimes.
Definitely. But they're also super fascinating. And there are all sorts of techniques that people use to try and access them. Do they talk about any specific ones?
Let me see. Oh, yeah, they mentioned things like meditation and journeying, and even using divination tools.
Meditation, journeying, divination. Yeah, those are all classic ways to try to connect with other realms.
And get this, they also talk about communicating with spirits and deities and all sorts of entities that might be hanging out in those realms.
Okay, now that is definitely venturing into some deep territory.
It is. And it's interesting. It actually connects to some of the other stuff they talk about, like moon phase magic and herbal alchemy.
Oh, yeah. How so?
Well, they have whole chapters on divination tools and protection spells and even how to use the energy of the moon for spell work.
Okay, so they're giving you all these different practices, but how does it all fit together?
That's what I was wondering too. Is they're presenting this whole toolbox for self-discovery and empowerment.
And for like deepening your practice, whether you're a witch, a Wiccan, or a pagan.
Right, exactly. And they really emphasize that idea of tapping into your own power and exploring your spiritual heritage.
Hmm. That's cool. It really seems like they're encouraging people to, like, take ownership of their spiritual journey.
Yeah, and they talk about all this infinite magic that's within each of us. It's a powerful concept, even if you're not, like, fully into witchcraft or paganism.
Totally. I mean, who doesn't want to connect with their own inner magic, right?
Exactly. And, even if some of this stuff sounds a little out there, the core message is really about, like, self-discovery and connecting with nature and finding your own power.
Yeah, those are pretty universal themes that everyone can relate to in some way.
So, to everyone listening, whether you're a seasoned practitioner or just starting to explore these paths, the Enchanted Codex might have something for you.
Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. Who knows? You might discover some hidden magic within yourself.
That's a great way to put it. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive. Until next time.
See you then!